Hello! So today I'm going to talk about Marvel Rivals again because it's been a bit. And today I'm going to talk about 5 franchises or such that I would love to see have a cross collaboration or just like collaboration skins within Marvel Rivals. Because I just think that'd be really cool. And we see a lot of collaboration stuff happening a lot more recently. And so I feel like Marvel Rivals in itself could be pretty good for that kind of stuff. And so, without further ado, let's talk about what I would like to see. And these are my top 5. So, first one I'm going to talk about, which is kind of obvious to me just because as someone who grew up playing fighting games, someone who loves fighting games, and it's a Marvel vs. Capcom collaboration. I would love to see Marvel vs. Capcom. This is more specifically just Capcom skins in Marvel Rivals because I feel like one, there's a lot of history there already, and two, I would just love to see Capcom stuff. Overwatch got Street Fighter, which is already kind of partially there, but let's be real, I want to see more than just Street Fighter. I want to see Capcom. Like, I just want to see the grand spectrum of Capcom characters within Marvel Rivals as skins. And there's actually a Twitter artist who made some of these already, and so I'll link it down below just so you guys can see it for yourselves. But they did some really cool ones. Like the most obvious one, even like when I was thinking about this, was Ryu as Iron Fist, or Jill Valentine as Black Widow. And some other ones I think would be really cool would be Dante as Blade, or I think the artist did Tronbon as Penny, and I think that's a really good pick as well. And so, I don't know, Nemesis as Venom, I think is the one that they did also. It's just really cool, like, you know, characters that would fit pretty well into just like Marvel skins. And I don't know, I would just love to see them in like these Capcom skins in Marvel Rivals. As someone who just loves Marvel vs. Capcom so much, I think it'd just be such a cool way to kind of represent that. And you know, we're not getting another Marvel vs. Capcom game probably ever at this point, so let me have this, I guess, at the very least. I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. Alright, next one. This one's also kind of obvious if you're in the comic book atmosphere, and it's Amalgam. If you don't know what Amalgam is, it was actually the crossover universe between Marvel and DC. And the reason why I think this one would be really cool is, one, listen, we don't see a lot of DC and Marvel crossover stuff anymore. It's usually just like this like fierce like company rivalry thing nowadays, and so something that used to be kind of just like a fun thing. But you know, if DC and Marvel can play nice, I think it'd be cool to get some of these Amalgam skins over. And like, I'm talking about, let's get like Dark Claw, who was the fusion of Wolverine and Batman. So obviously that would be a Wolverine skin. Let's get the fusion of Storm and Wonder Woman, who was Amazonas. I think that'd be cool. Or I think it's Super Patriot is Superman and Captain America. I know there's a Punisher one. I can't remember who he was mixed with. But there's quite a bit of them, and so I think they would be really cool to see in the modern age. Of course, like, it's Marvel Rivals, so like they're probably gonna have their own take and own spin on how they do their own skins and stuff like that, their own styling. That's just inevitable at this point. But regardless, I think it'd be really cool to see this like crossover again, and that's only if Marvel and DC will fucking play nice with each other. I don't know. They probably won't, but we'll see. Alright, this next one is gonna be kind of weird and unconventional, and I don't have any specific characters in mind that I would love to see these skins other than Luna Snow, and that's because I put just the general I just put K-pop as the general theme for this one. I think if we get K-pop, that'd be fun. Again, we have a K-pop character in the form of Luna Snow. And then, again, Overwatch has the Seraphim skins. So it's not like it's that far off from a shooter in itself. If I were to pick a specific K-pop group, I wouldn't really know, to be honest. I just wrote down KARD. I don't listen to K-pop that much anymore, but I know some groups, and I don't know, maybe let's have KARD, I guess. I don't know. There's 2 guys and 2 girls, so like I guess like representation in that way. I don't know. Again, Overwatch has Le Seraphim. They've had Le Seraphim for a while, so like, why not? Marvel Rivals has something, and also like, come on. Do you guys remember when Luna, like any Luna video was pretty much had crazy from Le Seraphim on top of any Luna video? Let's make that more of a reality. I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, this next one I think is gonna be really cool. And it's because some of the voice actors are already in this game, and it's Critical Role. Okay, as a big TTRPG nerd, as someone who just generally loves TTRPGs, I would love to see Critical Role characters in Marvel Rivals as skins. And the thing is, again, like some of the voice actors are already in the game. We have Travis Willingham, who is Thor, and if one of his characters were to be Thor, as much as I would love to see Ford as the Thor skin, because I like Ford a lot, honestly, it's probably gonna be Grog, because I think the weapon just matches better. Well, I don't know. Ford does wield a sword, so whatever. I don't know. I just think that'd be kind of cool, and something that I think is missing in a lot of these skins are special lines, special dialogue lines if they're wearing specific skins. That's something I feel like is really missing, and I think that could be really brought in if they do Critical Role skins. We have Laura Bailey, who is Black Widow, and although Vexalia would be the more obvious and honestly the correct pick to be the skin if we're basing it off of the characters they already voiced, as much as it would be Vex, I would honestly love to see Jester with a sniper rifle shooting glittery bullets. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be really, really fun. I don't know, yeah, I just think that'd be a fun thing to see. And then Liam O'Brien, he is Doctor Strange, and I think that's a very obvious Caleb skin right there. Unfortunately for Aurum and Vax, well, I can see Vax kind of working out, but I don't know, Caleb makes the most sense. But yeah, and even with characters that aren't, or like some of the voice actors that aren't in the game yet, like Marisha Ray, I think some of their characters would fit really well. Like, I would love to see Laudna as a Scarlet Witch skin. Although I think more realistically, if Laudna were to be in the game, honestly, she'd probably be a Hela skin, and she'd throw scissors. But I could see Laudna being either Scarlet Witch or Hela. Other characters I think would be funny would be Chetney as Hulk, like Bruce Banner and Hulk. Then like the Hulk forms his werewolf form. I think that'd be funny. Like, there's a lot of fun possibilities if we are able just to put like characters to like different like the voice actors don't matter as much in terms of like who they're gonna be, and it's just the characters. But it'd be cool if we could match their characters with their voice actors. And furthermore, again, I would love to hear and see more special lines with specific skins. I think that's something that's kind of missing in Marvel Rivals. Right, and then next one, my last one, and this one's gonna require some explanation, and it's a bit of a deep cut. And you guys know me, I love my deep cuts. And I put the overall thing as Shonen Jump, but I'm more specific about Karakuri Doji Ultimo. If you don't know what Karakuri Doji Ultimo is, I'm not surprised. It's not a really popular manga, or I don't know if it had an anime, but it was definitely not that popular of a manga, even though it was part of Shonen Jump's line. I used to get the monthly Shonen Jumps a lot when I was growing up, and so that's how I got exposed to a bunch of Shonen Jump series that were kind of just like one-offs in like the Shonen Jumps themselves. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm not asking for Goku, I'm not asking for Luffy, although Luffy as Mr. Fantastic, that just makes sense. I'm not asking for Goku, I'm not asking for those. I'm asking for Karakuri Doji Ultimo because Stan Lee, who is Mr. Marvel, right, wrote Karakuri Doji Ultimo and worked with Shonen Jump to create Karakuri Doji Ultimo. And Karakuri Doji Ultimo is a story ultimately about like the ultimate battle between evil and good, and there's a bunch of like these Karakuris, which are these like kind of robot people, and those could be the skins. And You know, there's no one in specific that I can think of other than like Gluttony or whatever his name is now. I don't remember what it is. I just know him as Gluttony. Gluttony being a Hulk skin because he has like a demon form and then like a human form. I could see Vice being a Hela skin. Or even Ultima being a Hela skin. Regardless, I can see them working for most of the skins. So I don't have anyone in specific in particular, but I do think they can work. Like Iron Man's in the game, and Iron Man could definitely be someone. So anyway, those are the 5 franchises I would love to see have cross collaboration skins with Marvel Rivals. Please let me know who you guys would like to see or what franchises you guys would like to see as skins. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.